Hey everybody, I'm Dennis. On today's edition of Grilling with Granddaddy Daddy, we're gonna cook some really juicy, tender, moist chicken breast on the big green egg. I'm gonna show you how to do it. So let's get to it. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I don't wash chicken. Had some people ask me about that. I did pat it dry, drain it. We're gonna use cayenne pepper and Old Bay seasoning. But first what we're gonna do is gonna poke some holes. I know, don't poke holes in the meat because the juices will run out. Just watch this. We did this recently with a pork tenderloin and it turned out quite tender and delicious. Now, like I said, I did drain this. This is boneless, skinless chicken breast. I drained it, patted it dry, get all the juice off of it. And then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna sauce it. Then I'm gonna put the seasonings on it. Then we're gonna sauce it again over the top of the seasonings. All right, so it's our first go with the sauce. And this is the Rothschild roasted pineapple and habanero. Now I'm gonna do this side and then I'm gonna flip them and do the exact same thing to the other side. Now I do love Old Bay on my chicken, so let's put some Old Bay on here. You just wanna be liberal with it. Just coat it real good. And then because I like cayenne pepper, we're gonna put some cayenne pepper on here. Now, I'm putting about a tablespoon per side. I mean, you can put more, you can put less, whatever you wanna do. All right, so now we're gonna flip them. And we're gonna do the exact same thing. So I'm gonna put my sauce. All right, now, so we've got our rub on both sides on top of our sauce. So now we're gonna sauce them again on top of the rub. We just wanna move that around. Be careful you don't wash the rub. Okay. And we're gonna flip them. Now this time, I'm just gonna take, because we got all the seasonings and everything in here, because I actually screwed up and I should have put sauce on top of this rub before we flipped it, but no matter. It's all mixed up real good. And so there we have that. We put the sauce on them, we put the rub on them, then we sealed the rub with more sauce. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put these on the big green egg. Okay, so now we're gonna put these boneless, skinless breasts on the big green egg at 300 degrees. Okay, and now what I'm gonna do, because we had some little excess sauce, I'm just gonna put the sauce on that chicken breast. Some of it's I'm cooking this indirect, some of it's gonna run down on the deflector, but that's fine. I'll clean that up later. We're just doing this for good seasoning. Okay, so like I said, we're 300 degrees. We're gonna go to an internal temperature. Let me get my meat probe in here. I'm gonna put it into the smaller breast because I don't want either one of them to dry out. Onto an internal temperature of 170. Once we get to 170, we're gonna take them off and they are gonna be so good. So let's close this grill down and we're gonna run our temperature, the grill temperature at 300 degrees in the dome for those of you that differentiate. Okay, we're still at 300 degrees, but we're approaching 130 internal on our chicken breast. So I'm gonna flip them and we're gonna finish them up just like this. Okay, we're at 175 internal. let's take these breasts off the grill. All right, let's take a taste. That was about 1 hour on the grill at 300 degrees. See if you can see the juices still just on top. I don't know if the camera's doing it justice. Oh yeah, there you can see the juice running down. All right, well, that's a juicy chicken breast. So if you do it that way, you'll have a good juicy chicken breast every time. I didn't have to wrap them. Did 300 degrees. We did 175 internal. And man, that's some good chicken breast. All right, so that does it for this edition of Grilling with Granddaddy Daddy. Today I showed you how to do moist chicken breast. And it's really good, and it's really tender and juicy. So it's a simple recipe. It's really easy to do. You can do it on any grill. You use whatever sauce you want. Use whatever seasonings you want. You make it your own. Anyway, until next time we see you guys at the grill, y'all keep on grilling.